you doing today?
Oh, hey man, Daryl. Hey, I'm hanging in there. Thanks for asking, man. How you doing?
I'm all right. Actually, Daryl, I'm not all right. I'm kind of far away from all right, actually. I'm Paul Brubaker, DDS. Well, Daryl, I'll tell you. I'll be honest with you. Why I woke up on the wrong side of the bed? It's that gosh darn liberal media.
Oh man, I tell you what, bro, don't let the liberal media ruin your day or try to change and distort what's really going on in your country and on your borders. And by God, Paul Brubaker, don't let them ruin your day. Don't let that happen, man. I don't let anything ruin my day except Obama.
Well, Daryl, I try. I wrestle, joust, with it, but I'm a man of great faith, and I believe the president, and I believe in the president, and I believe that the president made America great again.
I do too. I believe in the president as well. And I believe that he made America great again. I think that we need to get him reelected in November to make America great again.
Yeah. Daryl, was it? Yeah. I'm glad I ran into you here at the unemployment office.
Oh yeah, man. It's nice to meet you too here. I just hope I get some money because I'm broke.
Well, don't worry. The Donald's gonna take care of us.
Yeah.
Tell you what, I believe that Joe Biden is sleepy and he's weak. Yeah. He's not tough like the Donald. Oh yeah. You know that Donald Trump used to wrestle bears?
I believe that Joe Biden could hurt God and the Bible.
Obama. Well, I tell you what, I believe that if Biden is elected, there'll be no religion, no anything. Mark my words.
And he would confiscate all the guns right away and without notice. Believe that. Oh, yeah.
Oh, they're gonna snatch him. Oh, they're gonna... I believe the news media would have no ratings, and they'd go down right with our great US of A if the president loses. And that would be bad. Even though the news media is fake. Oh, the news media is damn fake. I'll tell you another thing I don't believe in, Daryl. Facts.
Facts fuck me up, man. They have fucked me up ever since someone tried to teach me to read.
Daryl, I'm going to be honest with you. Last night I had a nightmare about facts.
I have dedicated my entire adult life to setting up a perimeter pall around me so that facts, they ain't getting in there, brother. Oh no. I believe that the president has a natural ability, like his super genius uncle from MIT, to understand that whole world of virology and epidemiology. So I believe the president in January and February when he said that COVID-19 was totally under control, and that it was just the Democrats' new hoax, and that there was no reason at all to be alarmed or worry about a pandemic. And I also believed him later on when he said that he thought it was a pandemic long before anyone else knew that it was a pandemic, because that's just how forward-thinking Donald Trump is. He's always, he's playing jazz with his little hands. He's got his fingers on it, like Geppetto from that Scorsese film, with the strings.
I believe the president and the doctor who believes in demon sperm and that alien DNA can solve and cure the coronavirus. Not that Anthony Fauci is clearly an alarmist and has been wrong the entire time. Doctor.
I believe the president when he says that doctors and physicians should try injecting their patients with household disinfectants and also shining ultraviolet light on their skin to try to get rid of COVID-19. I mean, it makes perfect sense.
Thanks, Obama.
if someone would just read the manuals in the books. The manuals in the books say all of this. You know, if anyone would just read them, they also say that you can test too much for COVID-19. There, it's right there in the manuals in the books. And they're right. If anyone would just read them, it says right there. Testing too much for COVID-19 is a bad thing, which is why we have over 5 million cases, because we test too much. So I think the president was right to slow the testing down. Unless he was kidding, in which case the president was right not to do so. You know, I'm with Trump either way. It don't matter. I believe the president has done a tremendous job in his response to COVID-19, and that he shouldn't be blamed at all. I mean, he shouldn't take any responsibility at all, even though it's claimed the lives of over 200,000 Americans. I mean, but the virus, it is what it is, just like Trump said.
I believe it's not racist at all to call the coronavirus the Kung flu or the Chinese virus. That's where it came from. That's probably where it should have stayed.
I believe it's not racially divisive at all to call the Black Lives Matter movement a symbol of hate while celebrating the Confederate generals of our great American heritage and also retweeting videos of people shouting white power. I mean, it's only words, people, just like grabbing pussy. It's just words.
Which is just like displaying the Confederate flag. It's just a freedom of speech. Hell, I wanted to wear a Confederate flag here today, but my wife wouldn't let me. I believe that when the looting starts, the shooting starts. I believe that it was fine for federal law enforcement to force their way through peaceful protesters by dumping tear gas on them and spraying rubber pellet grenades so that the president could make his way through and have a little photo op in front of a church with a Bible he'd never seen before and probably hasn't seen since.
I believe that 75-year-old protester in Buffalo was probably an Antifa provocateur and fell down and cracked his own head as some sort of publicity stunt.
I believe that the president's been treated worse than Abraham Lincoln, even though Lincoln was assassinated.
I believe that the president should be added to Mount Rushmore pronto.
I believe that absentee voting, where voters mail in their ballots, is good. But mail-in voting, where voters also mail in their ballots, which is totally different, that's bad.
Well, I think that would just result in the most fraudulent and inaccurate presidential election in history.
Well, I mean, except in Florida, where both absentee balloting and mail-in voting are the same and both good, because Florida has a good, strong, and great Republican governor. Love Ron. I believe that the presidency should be decided on the night of the election, no matter how many ballots have been cast, no matter how many ballots have been counted for, and no matter how many votes have been suppressed. I'm dead ass serious.
I believe that we should delay the election until people can go out and properly, safely vote in person. But that it was probably right to open up the schools and get them kids out the house. I believe that the president won the popular vote in 2016 if you deduct all the millions of people that voted illegally. And as such, the president probably shouldn't accept the results of this election unless he wins.
Well,
I mean, you think Brady's going to really help us out this season?
I think Brady's done enough for us. You know how hard it was for me to get a gun after 94? To think I used to call that man a patriot.
Oh, well, Paul, he's playing for Tampa now, so go Bucks!